Good morning, student. Today we're going to discuss exchange of the gases. Okay, please confident, please hard work, please complete as per your schedule some of that syllabus. If anybody doubt is there, please put it in the comments. Okay, this is called as exchange of the gases. Already we see in that structure of the respiratory system in our channel. If you not seen, please go through our channels. Okay, wow. First one, alveoli. Alveoli is the primary site of the exchange of the gases. Okay, it's one of our questions. Primary site of the exchange of the gases is alveoli. The exchange of gases occurs in two places, two sites. One is a blood and another one is a tissue. Okay, please note down this is blood and tissues. This is exchange of gases means two gases are involved. One is a O2 and another one is a CO2. This is mostly by simple diffusions method and based on the pressure or concentration gradient. This is what is meaning pressure and concentration gradient means in between the body structure and outer atmospheric pressure. Okay, that is called as based on pressure and concentration gradient is our given. Next, how many gases is exchanged between the blood and tissue, that is called as a rate of diffusion. This is rate of diffusion is controlled by two factors. One is a solubility of the gas. Some of the gas is more diffuses, another is a low diffusing capacity, that is called as a solubility of the gas, and another one is a thickness of the membrane where that is a gases is exchange occurs. That membrane has how many thickness is there. Okay, this is called as a thickness of the membrane. This is two factors. Next, another one terms is given partial pressure. What is meaning partial pressure? Pressure contributed by an individual gas in mixture of gases. One gases is another gas mixing with another gases that gives some pressure. Okay, that is called as a partial pressure. Is denoted by or mentioned by O2 is mentioned by PCO2, CO2 is mentioned by PCO2. And next one of the table is given in your book is very brilliantly. You see the table also, memorize that table. See that respiratory gases is O2 and CO2. What is the pressure is there? You see atmospheric pressure in O2 level is 159, CO2 is 013. Next alveoli, that is a gases primary site, that O2 level is 104 and CO2 level is 40. And the blood, that is a deoxygenated blood, CO2 blood. Okay, that is consist of the 40 O2 level and 45 CO2 level. Oxygenated blood level 95 and 40. In the tissue, there is also gases exchange occurs. Here, that is a 40 and 45 ratios. That is mmHg we will add it. Okay, we see if you one direction, if you see what is atmospheric air plus blood and next to the 40, that is three places gases exchanges, movement of gases is there. First see atmospheric air, the O2 is consist of 159, that will transfer to the 104 in alveoli, that will come to the oxygenated blood 95 and come to the tissue. Gradually the pressure will reduced. Same in the CO2 plus eliminated from the tissue. See, in the tissue CO2 level is 45, which comes to the deoxygenated blood 45, same pressure is there, and comes to the alveoli means less pressure, okay, compared to the atmospheric. If your pressure is higher inside of that alveoli as the CO2 blood, automatically the pressure outside of that atmosphere is so low because the CO2 is easily comes out of the body. Same like O2 pressure outside high, but inside pressure of the blood or tissues is very less because outside O2 easily enter into the body, because basic science is high level concentration to low level concentration. Whatever gases is O2 is CO2 is moving inside or outside of the body. Okay, that is also mentioned in your diagrams also. You see this is alveolar structure, inspiration, expiration. Here alveolar means that PO2 level 104 and PCO2 is a 40 mmHg. Okay, here this side fully CO2 blood, this side fully O2 blood. The pulmonary artery, you see that CO2 blood, na? This side is O2 blood, this is carried by pulmonary vein. Okay, only one artery is carried by the CO2 blood as a deoxygenated blood, that is called as a pulmonary artery. Only one vein is carry the oxygenated blood or O2 blood, that is called as a pulmonary vein. This is the exception. Usually arteries are carries O2 blood, veins are carries CO2 blood, but this is both are exceptions. Okay, and another here is systematic veins. This is called as systematic arteries. Here the CO2 na, see this is also tissue level. Okay, in the O2 level, what is the pressure is this? 40. CO2 level 45. Okay, and this side see, and this is also O2 level 95 in the tissue level, and another CO2 level is 45. This is tabular column is explained in that diagram also. See your book also. Next one is the solubility of the CO2 is higher than the O2. How many times? 20 to 25 times. Okay, another one of the important questions. Next, this diffusion takes place in the membrane. That is a membrane which is consist of or covered by the alveoli or alveolar membrane. That is have three major layer. One is a thin squamous epithelium of alveoli and endothelium of alveolar capillaries, and both layer in between some of the substance is present. That substance is called as a basement substance. Okay, that total thickness of the alveoli, that is very less than millimeter, very less. This factor is easily helpful for transport of the gaseous exchange. Next comes to our main point, that is the transport of the gases. Okay, blood is a very big important medium for the transport of the gases, both CO2 and O2. Okay, you see, note down this point also. O2 is carried out by two different things. One is a RBC, that is taken by 97% of the O2, and the plasma, that is a dissolved stated, that is carried by the 3%, and CO2, this is carried out by RBC, that is 20 to 25%, and bicarbonate 70%. Note down, bicarbonate 70%, and plasma, this is also in the dissolved state, it is a 7%. Okay, that's the rate of the transport gases. Next, first we take into the transport of the oxygen. Transport of the oxygen. See that oxygen is carried out by or transported by the hemoglobin, one of the red color pigment that is consist of the iron. Okay, that is present inside of the RBC. This is important, very hemoglobin. Okay, this hemoglobin, how to carry the oxygen means the oxygen combined with the hemoglobin and form to the hemoglobin. Oxygen is carried out in the form of the hemoglobin to the tissues. Okay, one hemoglobin molecules is carried to the 4 oxygen molecules. Very important. Factors. What are the factors is involved in the transport of the oxygen? One is a partial pressure, that is a PO2, and the next one is a PCO2, third one is a H plus concentration. Okay, and the fourth one is a temperature. 4 factors involved in the transport of the oxygen also, and the CO2 also. Next, one of the oxygen dissociation curve is given in your book also. See, refer your books, that diagram also. One of the sigmoid curve is obtained when percentage of saturation of hemoglobin. Saturation means is mixed as dissolved. Percentage of dissolution of the hemoglobin with O2 is flattened against to the partial pressure of O2. Okay, this is not O2, is not CO2, is a O2. Normal O2 is a partial pressure of the CO2. This is called as a oxygen dissociation curves. What is the use of this oxygen dissociation curves? They useful for studying the above 4 factors. These 4 factors studying by these curves only. Okay. Next, you see what is the pressure is there during the transport of oxygen. Okay, in the alveoli, we are taken to the tissue and alveoli. Okay, this is for high level PCO2. That is 104 in your chart you are showing. See, the chart is also is there. PCO 104 and low PCO2 40. And lesser H plus concentration, lower temperature. Okay, only one thing is higher, O2 level only is higher in the transport of oxygen, remaining also low. Next one is the tissue. The tissue is low level O2 40, high level CO2, high level H plus concentration, high level temperature. Okay, this is also both side what's the pressure is there is comparatively you note down. Okay, this alveolar transport of oxygen is favor for the formation of the oxyhemoglobin. This side is a favor for the dissociation of the O2. Okay, O2 in the tissue, because O2 need to the tissue, because after reach to the oxyhemoglobin, again hemoglobin divided and O2 is divided, the O2 is taken by the tissues. Okay, next, and 100 ml of O2 blood, oxygenated blood, is carried by 5 ml of O2 to the tissue. Note down, 100 ml of O2 blood, not deoxygenated blood, O2 oxygenated blood, 5 ml of O2 to the tissues. Okay. Next one is the transport of carbon dioxide. You see, carbon dioxide is mostly transported from the tissues only. Okay, from the tissues only. You see, first you started carbon dioxide produced by metabolism. This is combined with the hemoglobin in the tissue that formed into the carbaminohemoglobin, not oxyhemoglobin. This is carbaminohemoglobin. This is also some of the factors, like 4 factors. Here also see 2 factors only mentioned in your books. One is a partial pressure of O2 and partial pressure of the CO2. Okay. This is CO2 is combined with the hemoglobin, formed a carbaminohemoglobin. How many percentage? 22, 25% only, because bicarbonate level is only 70%. Already you know that is a pressure. How to CO2, how many percentage is there? See, CO2 RBC only taken by 22, 25. That is only carboxyhemoglobin. Bicarbonate is 70% only. Most of that CO2 is transported by the bicarbonate only. Next you see, in the same like structure we are taken alveoli, this side tissues. Okay, CO2 level is in the alveoli low, O2 level is high. Here tissue is a CO2 level is high because carbon dioxide transport is taken first from the tissues only, because CO2 level is high and O2 level is low. Okay, in the alveoli what is happen? Carbaminohemoglobin comes to the alveoli through blood, here divided into CO2 and hemoglobin. Again CO2 comes out to the, goes out to the body. Okay, this is. Next, in the RBC have some of the one of the enzymes high level, same plasma also some minute quantities. This enzyme is called as a carbonic anhydrase. This reaction you should be note down very carefully, listen. Okay, in the CO2 plus H2O, both are formed in the under presence of the carbonic anhydrase, formed to the HTCO3 carbonic acid. Okay, again the HTCO3 in the presence of carbonic anhydrase divided into HCO3 plus O2. Okay, the HCO3 means bicarbonate. This is happen in the tissue. In the HCO3, this is bicarbonate, carry the 70% of the CO2 from the blood, and again form to the reverse reaction H2CO3. Okay, again that go to the alveoli. In the alveoli that is divided into CO2 and H2O. The CO2 goes out of the body. Okay, this is very very important reaction. This is a bicarbonate. Okay, next, this is first reaction one direction, second reaction reverse direction. This is 100 ml of CO2 blood, that is a deoxygenated blood, carry 4 ml of CO2 to the alveoli, not tissue. Okay, and another side the transport of oxygen, 100 ml of oxygenated blood carry only 5 ml of O2. Here CO2. Okay, difference 5, 4. Next one is a regulation of the respiration. Regulation, that is usually breathing should be controlled in a moderate level or regular level. Okay, that is called as a moderate respiratory rhythm. Okay, this is controlled by the neural system by some neural signals. Some 4 structure is controlled to the regulatory functions. One is a respiratory rhythm center that is present in the medulla region of the brain. That is only main controlling center. Okay, that is only regular to the respiration. Second one is a pneumotaxic center that is present in the pons medulla, that is also present in the brain. That is a moderate the function of the RRC. RRC I mentioned in that respiratory rhythm center, that is a shortly mentioned RRC. Okay, this is how to control means sometimes some neural signals is secreted by neurotoxic center that will reduce the duration of the respiration. Duration of the respiration means per minute how many times, 62 times, 70 times respiration. That duration of the respiration controlled by the pneumotoxic center by some neural signal. Okay, that is alter the respiratory rate also. Already you've seen some respiratory rate, what volume respiratory, some of the things is there. You refer our earlier video. And another 2 things is there. One is a chemosensitive area and another receptor aortic arch and carotid artery. Some of the arteries present, some of the receptor. Okay, both are what are they doing? If you CO2 and H plus hydrogen ions concentration, okay, increased in that blood, automatically they will release some of the signal. That signal reach to the RCC. They will involve in the elimination of the CO2, more CO2 from the blood. Okay, this is both. See, in the regulation process, CO2 function is very, very important, but O2 function is very, very insignificant. If you more oxygen is involved, that is nothing happen in your body. Okay, that is only, that's O2 action is very, very insignificant. Next one is the last part is the disorders of the respiratory system. See, first one is asthma. That is what meaning asthma? Difficulty in breathing. Okay, this is due causing by wheezing, due to some inflammation or infection of the bronchi or bronchioles in the respiratory system. Next one is emphysema. That is a chronic disorder. It's a long-standing disorder or long period disorder. Okay, that is alveolar walls are damaged due to respiratory surfaces decreased. Why? Some blockage. Okay, that is happened by major causes is cigarette smoking. Cigarette smoking long standing process. Okay, if you long standing you smoking the cigarette, automatically that emphysema will be suffer your lungs. Next one is occupational respiratory disorder. This is mostly affect by the industrial person or labor. Okay, some of the industries involved in the grinding or stone breaking industry, they are produced to the dust. If the dust is exposed in long term to the employee or labor, that is causes to the inflammation and infection, that causes to the fibrosis. Fibrosis means proliferation of the fibrous tissue. The fibrous tissue is thickened or growth very high thick level. Okay, that is called as a proliferation of fibrous tissue. That is caused to the serious lung damage. Okay, this is avoided by some of the employer or employees given to the protective mask wearing, protective mask like our corona effect. Okay, thank you for watching. Okay, support our channel, subscribe, share, comment. Okay, once again thank you.